During the war, Achilles was furious with King Agamemnon.
Oh, I remember that.
He stopped fighting for the Greeks.
With disastrous consequences, but yes. The will of mortals should not be
it's a boss fight.
underestimated.
Or an arena fight. Don't really care which. Probably an arena fight. Just judging by the whole Achilles theme. And by the fact that it's 2 stars, not 3. Jump over that guy's attack. Okay. Oh, so there's multiple fights. I always forgot how much that attack does.
Stubborn pride defeated Achilles long before that arrow pierced his mortal heel, Prometheus.
But his courage and determination live on.
I wonder why Zeus sounds so sad when he said that. I mean, he doesn't usually care much for mortals. Well, I guess that's explained in his previous dialogue. Bruh, no, let me back in, let me back in, let me back in.
After studying 2 of the heroes, Phoenix's head was swimming with their histories. He found himself admiring the statue of Achilles.
Oh, who wouldn't? Look at him.
Bruh. No, it's still yellow. It's still,
You must have learned
it's still yellow. There's still loot in there. Let me back in. Let me in.
Or maybe you didn't need to learn anything. Guys like you and my brother, maybe you just know what to do.
Bruh.
Well,
Bruh.
so what if it's not easy? You weren't perfect, but look at everything you did. And with Athena guiding me. Thanks, buddy. Good talk. I'll keep trying. And you watch that heel, huh?
Bruh. You just made fun of, like, a dead dude. That's, like, cringe. That's cringe. Not based. Cringe. No, let me back in. Let me back in. Let me back in. Let me back in. Give me the loot. right. I truly didn't just not do it right. No, there's still chest. Okay, let me in, let me in, let me in. Give me the loot. I desire payment. Doom 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 doo doo doo. Doom 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 doo doo doo. Okay. Easy. Okay, so what about that chest? Huh. No, 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 I didn't. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay. So you basically gotta shoot through the arrows as precise as like when Achilles got shot in the heel. Cool. What's in the chest? A black version of the worst looking helmet in the game. Nice. Okay, now to go to the other thingy. Do 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 do.
After studying two of the heroes,
Are you joking me?
Well, that
So every time you complete that, you would have to rewatch the cutscene. So they coded it to completing the Vault of Tartarus, not completing the quest, instead of not... So they coded it to completing the vault instead of completing the quest step. Now that's just... Wow. Okay. Bruh, it's not in the
Cunning
center.
Odysseus, you outsmarted a nation, angered the god of the sea, and won back the heart of your
That
mother.
is not, that sentence is not, like, that is way too long to be, like, that short of a sentence. Does he, like, only read the beginning part?
When the Greeks had given up hope of winning the war with Troy, the sure wisdom of Athena inspired Odysseus.
Probably started this too quickly for Zeus to finish his part of the dialogue. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? I wonder what where I threw that boat.
I'll admit, I liked that bit when Odysseus told the Cyclops his name was Nobody. Then, when he put his eye out, the big dummy was all, "Oh, nobody has blinded me." Oh.
The mortals can be quite clever sometimes, can't they?
Okay, so we gotta get this back to somewhere else.
Determined Odysseus did not abandon his long journey home. Though his path was difficult, he saw it through.
For a mortal, he did all right. I'll give him that. I'm not unreasonable.
Okay, how many potion ingredients I got? Wow, I'm low on potion ingredients. I really need more flower nectar, honestly, if I'm gonna continue using those. But, I don't know. I have 10 golden amber for potion upgrades. I'll probably do a stamina potion upgrade, honestly, and wow, it's on like the opposite side of the world. Okay. It's probably quicker to just teleport over to the... Haven't I? That's not a load thing? It's like you can't teleport there? Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I'll just go over to the Goddess of Wisdom then. Okay. Me and the boys at 3 AM looking for beans. Me and the boys at 3 AM looking... Oh, it's Guardian Hill. There is a checkpoint for Guardian Hill. It's just that It's like underneath like 2 other landmark checkers or whatever. 2 other item checkers. That would have been a lot easier.
Labors of Heracles.
Having to work for King Eurystheus must have sucked.
You felt bad for Heracles?
Nah, he needed to atone, but the king, adding the apples and Cerberus to the original 10 labors, was kind of a jerk move.
Nemean lion, Hydra of Lerna, Crenian hind, Erymanthian boar, stables of Aegeus, Stymphalian birds, Cretan bull, man-eating horses, belt of Hippolyta, cattle of Geryon, golden apples of the Hesperides, and Cerberus.
That's a mouthful and a half. So I don't think it's a time limited thing. The Labors of Heracles is probably one of my favorite Greek myths.
If Phoenix didn't want to fight every monster on the island, he would need to remember how many labors.
Besides maybe the War of the Titans and the Siege of Troy. The Siege of Troy was cool, but a classic. Siege of the... You know, I also really liked the Odyssey. I mean... There's just like a lot of good stuff in Greek mythology. So that's marked as a 4 symbol, which is odd. So I need to find a heavyweight. This isn't gonna be large enough, but that's about a half weight.
The 12th and final labor of Heracles, to capture the vicious pet of Hades and guardian of the underworld, Cerberus.
Oh, I remember that. That was epic.
And to think he accomplished it while he was mortal.
So, what do the different numbers represent then? Because that represents the 12th labor of Heracles. So... Oh, you know, there's probably going to be a Cerberus-type enemy boss fight. Because remember, there were, like, Cerberus enemies are scattered throughout, but this might be, like, a special boss version. Which makes sense, because, I mean, there's already a Cerberus enemy, so why make a separate boss fight thing? Just, yeah. Ultra Tartarus, probably. Yep. Okay. Boss fight time. It's a boss fight time. It's a boss fight time. grandma. You know what, I'm just gonna use the build I have now. I really need the unique stuff. Never got hit once. Tarnished phosphor. Never mind, that one's infinitely better than the other one I have.
Heracles had many human flaws. He was quick to anger, he cheated on his wife, he was boastful and proud.
Be fair, though. He kicked a lot of ass.
For a mortal, you mean?
Yeah, right, of course.
You know, this is like one of the only bosses I think you can actually refight, because... You know, I love the Phosphorus clone ability. Like, I know there's a puzzle you're supposed to do, but like... Why though? Like, I just don't have to. I mean... Yeah, like, why should I? You know something I just realized, that armor set, like the Eagle armor set, is literally just a armor, if you have both the pieces on, it's like an armor version of the Odysseus, like sort of Odysseus bow of Odysseus, where it's like healing and then you get bonus benefits when you're full of health. Do 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 do. Oh, it's the child.
Athena!
The child.
Hi, Phoenix. How's, championing?
The heroes were so stubborn. And they had their flaws, but they were so sure of themselves. In some ways, their flaws were what made them great.
Sure, sounds great. Super wise stuff.
You know something I just realized? Since, like...
Is
Okay, let me
there
just...
something over?
Okay, so... They're supposed to be the opposite, right? Because they don't have their essences. So, like... Aphrodite, who's really, like jealous of everything else and stuff, turns into a tree, which is, like, one with nature, and is, like, peaceful with everything around her, which is the opposite of Aphrodite's nature. And then there's Athena being turned into a kid, you know? She's the goddess of wisdom, so she's really wise, and wisdom is usually associated with long life because you have more time to learn stuff. So a child, which is really young, is the opposite of really old. And old, like, wise, so it's the opposite of wisdom.
By that temple?
No, you stay away from that temple. Staying away is a lesson too. And wisdom and fate, all the things. You leave the wisdom stuff to me. Meet me at the Moria Tree Sanctuary when you're ready.
Oh, the Moria Tree
The
Sanctuary.
stuff of time is nearly yours.
That was weird, right? You guys thought that was weird.
Stop
No?
talking to statues, Phoenix. I swear to gosh, stop talking to statues. You did it with Achilles, you're doing it to the dogs, you do it all the time.
Temple
Stop talking
And
to
it's Athena's symbol.
the dogs.
This
It
must
is
be
weird.
what she was
Stop talking
looking
to
for.
statues. Please. Phoenix,
Oh,
you
I
are
get it.
crazy.
This is my own hero puzzle. She gave me the clue and put this here for me to find. So I figured out
Doubt.
my
She
own
probably
path,
just dropped it.
just like the heroes.
Dude, Phoenix is
Good
insane.
boys, stay.
You are talking to statues. They are stone. They cannot move. Other option. I'm gonna end the video here so I don't go on a rant.